Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting edition of Let's Play Silent Hill 4 The Room. So, in the last episode, we met a cute, lovely chick named Cynthia Velasquez. It was quite fun having her, until she died. A lot of fun. No pun intended. So, if you look closely at the wall, you'll be able to see the 16th bloody handprint. So, nah, that can't be possible. Henry killing people? I don't think so. Okay, so let's check on our neighbor, Eileen. So, hey Eileen, it's your neighbor, Henry Townsend, and I'm gonna spy on you. Do you want to go out or go on Yahoo Chat? No? Wait, Eileen! Come back! Eileen! Damn, no matter how much we yell, she won't be able to hear us. Okay, so, jokes aside, let's go back to the bathroom to examine our state. So if you notice, yes, the hole did get bigger, Henry. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick up on the background music. There is some children whispering. So I guess we're going to be near children. So this is the part where I least like about Silent Hill 4. The treasure chest. And inside the treasure chest, we have to dump all our stuff. Yeah, and I guess why they want to do it, they want to make it look realistic like Resident Evil. Because in reality, we can't have a bunch of items in one pocket. Yeah, because that wouldn't be too cool, would it? Okay, so make sure to get the chocolate milk because who knows, we might need it. Since the game gave it to us, it must be something useful with it. Alrighty. So let us go through the hole and examine to see where that hole will lead us next. And it's probably not in room 301. Even though it should theoretically because we were supposed to be in the room, or supposed to be in the apartment building, but I guess the guy that wrote the little note in his room saying that it might be stuck in another dimension, and I guess that's true. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second world of Silent Hill 4, which looks like to be a forest world. And once again, Henry is camouflaged just like a chameleon. I guess those enemies will never spot Henry. Is that true? Or is that false? Well, I guess we're gonna go find out. Okay, so after a creepy cutscene, the game changes back to third-person view. Okay, so might as well equip the steel pipe because that's the only good weapon that we have so far. Okay, you see, I love Silent Hill 4 because it has one of the great soundtracks. Again, Akira Yamaoka, he's the man. And personally, oh, hang on, I gotta explain about these. Introducing a new type of enemy. Yeah, so these guys are called Hummers, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the Hummers, they kind of look like bats or insects, and they kind of sound like insects. And basically, they're going to be running around, humming at you, and trying to hit you. Okay, so the way to kill them is to take your steel pipe, hit them, and make sure to stomp on them, because if you don't do it fast enough, they're going to go back to life. And trust me, these are the second annoying enemy next to the ghosts. So after you killed all the barrages of Hummers, make sure to pick up the pistol bullets right next to the garbage cans. Because who knows, pistols are pretty useful. And I don't believe I actually used it in my LP. I'm not sure if I used it at any point in the game. Because this game really relies on melee weapons. Okay, so you know I should really hire Henry Townsend as to be my exterminator because he does such a good job at exterminating them. Okay, so check here, there's, ow, you little schmo. Okay, so we're just gonna run away. And, oh, there's nothing, ow. Okay, so just gonna run here and go this way. And something very odd about Silent Hill, a car that actually runs. So it's stopped with the brake pedal engaged. There are all sorts of stuff here, piece of scrap paper. It's been a while since I came to Silent Hill. Maybe I'll meet the devil this time. But whenever I come to a cool place like Silent Hill, I always get really thirsty. Jasper Gein. Okay, so maybe that thing is going to help us. I'm not sure what that nosy guy meant when he said his home is the orphanage. In the middle, the lake is northwest, so the opposite is southeast. The nosy guy said one other thing I didn't understand. If you bring the dug-up key, you can't go back. Put it away someplace, and blah blah. So you added a Jasper memo to your scrapbook, which will get filled up. Okay, so pretty much you can't drive in Silent Hill. I wish you could, because that's probably the logical reason how to get out of there if you're stuck. Okay, so let's go on to the gate, pass through it, and see if we can meet this Jasper guy. I'm sure he's not going to be too far. Oh, that must be him now. Hey, Jasper. How are you, buddy?
So you came to investigate this stone too?
Oh, a stuttery guy.
There was another guy here before, a real nosy guy. But I was the one who found the stone first. In the old days, the natives called it Nakihona. They used it in a ceremony for talking with their dead ancestors. And now those guys are using it too. Call it the Mother Stone. They're just up ahead in that weird building, operating some kind of crazy religious cult. They used to collect orphans and did things to them.
Yeah, like read books and tell stories.
Kind of gives you the chills, huh? This stone.
Well, it kind of gives me the chills that you're stuttering so much. Anything else to ask, Jasper? Well, see you soon. Okay, so yeah, that rock is creepy. Alrighty then. Okay, so I guess that is the next person that we are going to meet. Jasper Gein. Alright, so if you look here, there's a little trap here. After I kill this dog. Oh, wow. Well, I guess Team Silent really didn't want you to fall and kill yourself there. Okay, so these guys are the male variety. There actually is a female dog. He's actually different colored. You know, just like in the Zelda games, if you play the NES, sometimes they're different colors. Like one of them is blue, one of them is red, and the blue ones are a lot stronger than the red ones. Well, this happens with Silent Hill 4. We'll eventually meet those dogs. I'll come to it when I see them. Okay, so I guess we're going to call these male dogs, and of course, nothing is complete without Hummers. Okay, so there's another dog. Ow. Good doggy. Stay down. There we go. Animality. Again, I brought the Mortal Kombat stuff because it's so fun. Okay, so Silent Hill Smile Support Society. That's the orphanage run by the cult, huh? Yeah, it is. And we call it the 4S. So if you watched my Silent Hill 3 memo, the Silent Hill LP, remember we saw that little, yeah, we did see a memo on the hospital bed, and they talked about the orphanage. Well, that is the orphanage. Okay. So if I were to tell you the timeline of Silent Hill 4, I think it directly follows after Silent Hill 2, but before Silent Hill 3. Okay, so I guess, yeah, these are the female dogs. So if you notice that they're much more orange in color, and they actually take a little bit more hits to put down, and they're much more stronger too. So you got to be careful with them. Okay, so going into one of the rooms here, you just follow. There's nothing here to see, so we're all safe. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's examine this. Oh my god, it looks like a hand. And what was more creepy was that moaning in the background. Holy crap. Okay, so let's go up here and examine. Okay, so there's a hole to our apartment building. And I see something on the floor. What is that? Ah, another collection to our ever-growing collection of golf clubs. And this is the 6-iron. Again, a useless item. You don't really need it, because it eventually will break after you use it a couple of times. So I do recommend just not picking it up. I'm just showing you exactly where to find them if you do want to collect items, I guess, which is also needed for a 10-star ranking. Okay, so there's nothing here in the side to go here yet, so we're just going to continue to the other side. Okay, so just gonna avoid this guy. Oh, I guess I missed the old dog. Okay, so let's check the corner right over here. Okay, yeah. So I did half of it already, so now we're going to go to the second half. And you notice that it is a lot shorter than the first episode. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, very creepy. Going through the door. Going to wait till it loads. Okay, so here's a ghost. Steve Garland, victim number 4. He's actually pretty strong, and he actually can do a lot of damage, so it's best to stay away from him. So, if you notice that this looks like a cutscene when it's really not, you just have to creep a little bit forward to actually trigger the cutscene. And here we meet a cute little boy.
What are you doing here?
You're finally the third revelation. Something's gonna happen. That nosy guy that was here, he said it too. Something big is gonna happen. Finally, it's gonna happen!
You know what's gonna happen? You know what? I just had to do that because that fits the mood so perfectly. Okay, so looking over here, this door is locked from the other side and I can't get it open. You know what's worse? I can't save. No! Because as you probably noticed from Silent Hill 3, whenever you saw that sign, that means you'll be able to save. But unfortunately, you can't do that here. So that is pretty much done this part here. All you came here was to trigger that cutscene between that little boy and Jasper, and that little boy will eventually have a bigger role as we later progress into the game. So, mine's Steve Garland, the ghost, the pet shop owner that was machine gunned by Walter Sullivan. As you probably know him from Silent Hill 2, he killed about 10 people, and killed 2 people with an axe, as we noticed from reading the memo that we got from Wood Creek apartment building. So anyway, there's just 3 quarters left that we have explored, and there's just one part left that I haven't done yet. So we're just going to go and see what that has to offer. Okay, so going through the door, past the wish house. The wish house we're going to go right in a second. Well, in a couple of minutes. I just want to see what's here. Okay, so we have some dogs here. These are the female varieties. You can tell that they're darker skinned and they're a lot stronger than the males. But they still sound like jungle cats. I think they should have revised the sound effects. I wonder who is in charge of that. Okay, so let me try to outrun them. Okay, big mistake, folks. Never outrun these dogs. Okay, so, oh, I hear a Hummer too. Okay, so it's a Hummer down, and a dog down. And those females actually do some quite a damage here. Okay, so in this doorway, it looks like a mining area. I guess that's where the orphans came, I guess, to do cheap labor. Oh, you gotta get them somehow. After all, there are miners, if you catch my drift. Okay, so kill these Hummers. the second most annoying enemy in the Silent Hill 4, as I said. Okay, there's another guy, and... Whoa, look at that, everyone. A guy that's hanging. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Or hang 10, brother. Okay, so if you notice, this sign is Toluca Lake, and the infamous lake, and appreciate that because that's about as Silent Hill as a game gets, at least in the playable factor. Okay, so in here we get our portable medical kit, or the first aid kit. Now, as you notice in Silent Hill, the first aid kits are a lot stronger than the nutrition drinks, and of course they have to be not as common as the health drinks and a lot more common than the ampoules. The ampoules are really awesome, and they actually self-heal you, and you're invisible for a short time, so which is pretty cool. Okay, so I guess let's go to the wish house and try to open it. Oh, great, it's locked. Shoot.
The door won't open.
Thanks, genius.
That nosy guy gave me something really good. I could let you have it, but not for free.
Of course not.
I'm really thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Oh, chocolate. Oh, chocolate.
Okay, give him the chocolate milk. Give the man what he wants. And I bet you that this guy is gonna say awesome.
Oh man, that was awesome. Here, take this. There's something written on it.
Actually improved the speech. So if you have a stuttering problem, drink chocolate milk. It will help you. Okay, so let's look at this spade here. And of course I'm going to take it. Opposite where the lake and the house meet, inside the hand holding onto the ground. Okay, so we did see that, didn't we? Okay, so I think on the map that should be the bottom right. Yeah, it is the bottom right. That is where we saw the hole. Yeah, just checking that that is it. Just gotta make sure, gotta orient myself. Okay, so more enemies come back to haunt us. Okay, so we have a male dog and a couple of Hummers. Okay, so we'll just get rid of the male dog first. And I guess it is male because it's green and it's weak compared to the females. Oh, get away from these stupid things. Okay, going through the gate. And going through this one. Okay, so this is where we saw the hand. Let me just double check. And voila! There is the hand. So that's where you use the rusty blooded spade. Okay. Now let's wait for Henry to dig up the ultimate truth. Hope there's no body parts in there, Henry. Okay, and we got a rusted bloody key. The holder of this key will wander for eternity. Okay, so this is one of the few puzzles in Silent Hill 4, and it's actually pretty easy. So let me show you what this puzzle's about. So if you notice, the screen turns foggy, like in most Silent Hill games. You should be in fog. And if you notice, we're going back and forth, wandering for eternity. So here is the solution to the puzzle. Okay, so we have to go to an apartment building and drop the key inside. So that way we aren't carrying the rusted key. And... oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. I just saw Steve. He just pops out of everywhere, this guy. Yeah, and like I said, he's one of the. I don't think I actually told you guys this. He's actually one of the strongest ghosts, and he carries a spade to hurt you, and it causes the most damage. But unfortunately, we don't have any ways of killing the ghosts yet. So more on that as I go on towards the game. So when you go through the hole, you wake up in the bedroom of your apartment building, and like in the first half of the game, the apartment room heals you when you first return to there. Coming, doorbell. Woof, 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 woof. That's what Maggie will bark at anything when someone rings the doorbell, like most dogs do. Hi, Ellie.
Help! Let me out of here!
There's something going on in this room.
Gee, you think?
What do you mean?
I heard weird noises coming from inside there.
Help!
Hey, Richard, can you see anything from your window?
No. Everything looks pretty normal to me. The guy who lives here, what's he like anyway?
I know his name and face, but that's about it.
Well, I'm gonna go call the super.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn it. They can't hear me.
She just missed the ultimate pun. That's a super idea. Get it, superintendent? Super? Ah. Okay, so go back to your chest, and we are going to dump off the bloody key, and as well as the other stuff, because we won't need it. Okay, so now the puzzle should be solved, so we should be able to escape the eternity for no problem. Okay, so going inside the hole, being born once again, and I bet you Steve is going to be right in front of our face when we come. Hang on, wait for it. Ah, cool. He wasn't there. Okay, so let's pass this here. So as you notice, no more fog. And guess what? We're able to pass it! Yay! Puzzle solved. It wasn't that hard. Yeah, this is the only thing about the flaw about Silent Hill 4. There's not very many puzzles here. Okay, so go inside here. And now we're at Wish House, and guess what? There was a hole, so now we can actually go with the key. Okay, so let's do that. Backtracking once again to the room. Okay, and I'm just going to be skipping these cutscenes because you're going to see them over and over again. And just wait for my PS2 to load. It takes ages. Okay, so let's go back inside. Alright, open up the chest, and let us get the bloody rusted key. Street line coin, that is for the subway, and there we go. You won't need us. Okay, so let's go back to the washroom and go here. Inside the hole we go, inside the forest we shall be. And we're almost done. Oh, just another 2 more minutes. Okay, skip that. You guys know what it is. Alrighty, letting to load. Okay, so let us finally go inside that wish house and see what they did to those poor orphans. Jasper's still drinking chocolate milk. Okay, have you found Alessa yet? How is Walter's progress coming along? Send me a report. So I guess Alyssa Gillespie. Okay, that lock is broken. Can't open it. Child's drawing. Seems about normal here. Not very decorative for an orphanage, is it not? You have something to add, Jasper? Yeah, you're getting a little old scratch here. Come on, Jasper. What do you really think about this house? I hope you don't go burning on me, don't you? Okay. I'll ignore you, because you don't have anything to say. Okay, so this is an important reading. So I can't even read it. So let me try to read it as fast as I can. So the second sign. And God said, offer the blood of the 10 sinners and the white oil. Okay, notice this will come up. Be then released from the bonds of the flesh and gain the power of heaven. From the darkness and void. Third sign. And God said, return to the source, since temptation under the watchful eye of the demon, wander long in the foremost chaos. And I can't read it. The Holy Scriptures. Oh, I guess that's Jasper. And that is the source placard. Hey, Jasper's doing the fire dance! The fire should go on the candles, Jasper, not on you. Stop, drop, and roll! Stop, drop, and roll! Henry, help him! God, you're such a useless. Okay, 17121.
I finally met him! The one the nosy guy talked about! The devil!
Sometimes people come here, and they get careless. Please don't be careless. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Only you.
Wise words, Smokey. Wise words.
A special news report. In a forest near Silent Hill, the burned corpse of a 30-year-old male was discovered earlier today. The police have ruled it a homicide and are investigating. The numbers 17121 were reportedly carved into the man's body. Due to the marks on the victim, the police are investigating possible links to the Walter Sullivan case 10 years ago.
Wow, he's only 30 years old? God, he's almost my age. Alright, so getting out of the bedroom and... Uh-oh. Coming! Hey, hang on! Hold your horses! Gee, patient person are ya?
This is the superintendent.
Uh-oh.
Are you in there, Henry?
We're in trouble.
Help me! There's something wrong with this room! Help! Let me out of here!
Is anybody home?
What's going on here?
Oh my god, he does look like James. Yeah, of course, James's father. Talks to himself. And if you do know...
That's the right key. Oh, I'm sure I heard something in there. Yeah. That sound. It's the same one as back then.
And if you do notice, look closely, you'll see this 17th bloody handprint. Gee, I'm seeing a pattern. Every time Henry meets someone, they always wind up getting killed. Okay, so let's check up on Eileen last time to see how well she's doing. Okay, Eileen looks to be normal. Nothing to see here. Allow me to introduce Quagmire. Hey, Eileen, giggity giggity goo! I guess you didn't find that funny. Meh, you're kind of boring. Oh! She ran. Okay. I guess I really scared her off. Okay, so going back here, just dump off the source placard, and we're done the episode. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you do enjoy it, and stay tuned for part 3 next time. Enjoy!